Right. The next category tonight is Outstanding Contribution to Brand India. Let's take a look at the nominees.
In the category Outstanding Contribution to Brand India, the nominees are Natu Natu, Kartiki Gonzalez, Shaunak Sen, Dilip Asbe, N. Chandrasekharan, and Sabyasachi.
Well, let's have a look at the winner.
How do you get 1.4 billion people to think differently about money? How do you change the transaction habits of an entire nation? The answer lies with one man, Dilip Asbe, MD and CEO of National Payment Corporation of India.
We believe that value of UPI transactions will be well over $1 trillion on an annual basis. About 300 million active users on a monthly basis.
From toll collections to everyday transactions, from debit cards for rural India to 24/7 interbank fund transfers, every fintech innovation of Dilip Asbe at NPCI has turned to gold. After NPCI's exponential success, the homegrown Made in India UPI is being studied for adoption as a payment ecosystem worldwide.
India's public good can be the world's public good, right? So that's the globalization of NPCI platforms. Today, if you look at UPI transactions, take on an average 3 to 6 seconds to complete every financial transaction.
For being the flag bearer of India's digital financial revolution, CNBC-TV18 India Business Leader Awards proudly presents the Outstanding Contribution to Brand India Award to Dilip Asbe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dilip Asbe of the National Payments Corporation of India. UPI has transformed this country and has put India on the world map for fintech innovation. It is an incredible success story from India. Many congratulations to Mr. Asbe and the entire NPCI team. A big round of applause to them.
This is a revolution which no one will deny. I think it's come down to brass tacks. It's come down to absolutely the grassroots. I mean, just to say, I pay my cook and my maid also on GPay only. No money transacted. Mr. Asbe, what's the next big thing on ONDC? I think the current number is ONDC does 3 lakh in a month, whereas I think Zomato does 5 crore, if I'm not mistaken. So what's when do you get to 5 crore, or even when do you get to 1 crore?
See, to be honest, any public infrastructure takes its time. When we launched UPI in 2016, April, first 1 year, people have started to write off UPI. So in that sense, I think we'll have to give them time. I think it's one of the first systems which is working on protocol-driven approach, not the centralized approach. It's a truly decentralized system. So we have to give them time. I think in my assessment, next 2 to 3 years, we should see a good takeoff of the ONDC systems.
Well, what's the next big thing? I mean, you certainly surprised the nation, and very pleasantly, with UPI, and now looks like ONDC will be the next UPI. What's next up your sleeve?
So first of all, I don't think the one person should take the... Sir, thank you, sir. One person cannot take the credit for the efforts like UPI or what NPCI has done. So I received this on behalf of the whole UPI ecosystem, which is kind of envisioned and supported by the RBI, the government, and also the banks, fintechs. So I think it's a kind of mammoth effort as far as I look at it. The second thing is, we are looking at many things as a country. We are looking at central bank digital currency. We are also looking at the next level of innovation. SEBI has announced the secondary market investments using UPI. So we are trying to utilize the architecture for a variety of other use cases. The UPI Lite is taking off. RBI in the recent monetary policy announced the credit on UPI. So it's a full plate. While some things have been done, I still believe we have a huge growth possible. We are working with Mr. Khan's G20 team to look at the UPI global interoperability, looking at remittances, the payments, and also UPI, as I was talking in one of the videos, UPI, Prime Minister has said that the India's public good can be the world's public good. So trying to look at many things what are going to come in next few years' time.
We are wondering if you can do some magic along with, I shouldn't say former diplomat, you said, to actually de-dollarize the country, de-dollarize the world in some fashion. Anyway, it's the press speaking. But Mr. Asbe, just one last question. You don't want Google Pay and Phone Pay to take away more than 30%. Are you seeing anyone else coming in, or does this have to get extended? Do you see banks getting together and destabilizing Google Pay, or at least grabbing a share?
See, today we are looking at many banks and many third-party app providers which were not coming up because of the COVID. We have started seeing a lot of traction. I believe about 20 new app providers have started looking at UPI. We are also looking at, the merchants have started integrating. The large merchants like Swiggy, Zomato, they're on the verge of launching the integrated inline payments. Look, it's an open market, and we have put up the market share cap, looking at there should not be any concentration risk back in UPI. At the same time, we have 10x growth possible now from where we have. So we will take the decisions in the interest of UPI and the growth of UPI. At the same time, managing the risk effectively. So you don't need to overly worried about this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Asbe.
Congratulations, Mr. Asbe.
Congratulations.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Khan, Ms. Daruwal and Mr. Memani. Thank you for doing the honors. I would request Lata and Mr. Hardeep Puri to kindly remain on stage.